Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm trying something different again. As you'll see in the background now, obviously this audio is going to be just a tad out of things. I'm recording this as I'm recording the actual things. They're both being recorded at the same time. So this will be obviously a little bit after, like a few seconds after what actually is going on in the game. So let's hop into the Aussa game, or we probably already have done that at this point. It's a couple of seconds lag, you could call it. But yeah, here we should be in the game very soon. If not, we are in the game now. He says. He then catches up and realizes he's not in the game yet. Anyway, it does lag out quite a lot. I'd just like to say, to preface it now, there is going to be some lag on actions here. I'm using a completely different keyboard and completely different mouse than I normally do. That is because my keyboard and mouse have failed to work. Not really understanding why. They just decided they wanted to give up the ghost today. Well, yesterday actually. And so I'm just having to use different keyboard and mouse. If you do like this video, please like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. When you subscribe so you never miss another upload from me. And I think that's all the intro stuff that needs to get out of the way. So let's crack on with the chaos we have to do. And by chaos we have to do, I mean simply trying to invade into whatever African territories are currently held by the Allies that really should be held by us, but well, what can you do? Take the territories back and don't give them back to the Allies ever again is possibly one of the easiest answers you could possibly ever give, which would be a fair play to say, to be fair, because that is exactly the answer. So let's do that answer then. Let's crack on. Oh, we have a focus that we should probably select. Probably a good idea if we select that one. Let's do that, shall we? This mouse is not exactly my normal mouse to any standards. It's probably, I'm going to say this mouse is like 5 years old. Haven't used it in like 4. It's been sitting in a cubby shelf thing, and just waiting away. Because I like the mouse, it's just, it sort of stopped working a bit a while ago and I just put it in storage. Glad I did that, to be fair, because otherwise we'd be in a position of interest right now, to the point we wouldn't have a mouse, which, for the sake of gaming entirely, wouldn't be exactly ideal. Because one of the key things in gaming is possibly to have a mouse and a keyboard. The keyboard was borrowed off my dad. He has a spare keyboard that I'm borrowing, which is good. Sorry about that. Just had to sneeze there. Interesting, that one. But yeah, as I was saying, I had to borrow a keyboard off my dad because obviously mine is not active at the minute because it is having issues. Tech issues are one of my favourite things to deal with. And for anyone who is not clear about what I just said, that was sarcasm. It is my least favourite thing to deal with, and I absolutely hate it. So I just want to clear that up before anyone thinks I'm being serious about it being my favourite thing to do. It's not. It's my least favourite thing to do, and if I could do anything else, I physically would. So just clearing that one up. But let's crack on with some things. Or maybe it'll just do it for us. I guess that's how things work now. Let's just assign them here. This is going to be really bad in terms of audio being out of sync here. This is going to be fun. Anyone who is still watching, I do apologise. The audio is going to be quite out of sync. It'll probably be like, oh, we've captured that pocket. 5 seconds later, I say we've captured the, it actually happens. I say it has happened. One or the other. I think I'm pre-announcing things. No, no. No, I won't be pre-announcing things. I'll be announcing things after the point has happened. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Sorry, just mind went blank there for a second and I had to refigure out life. Anyway, let us create a new frontline. By the way, this is the first time I've ever played Hearts of Iron 4 with the mouse I'm currently using. It is interesting. Wow, is it difficult to click? Wow. Okay, wow. Okay, this is getting interesting. If I actually want to click on something, I've literally got to sort of almost, in a way, just like slam the button or whatever. I don't know. It's not very reactive, is effectively what I'm trying to say in some more complicated words. Which isn't exactly ideal, to be fair, because it'd be nice if things could actually just first time just go and do things proper way. However, they don't, so that's fun. I'm very confused why we're only got 24 divisions selected here. Maybe because I slightly forgot to select the rest of the lot. Possibly. Let's just amend that really quickly. Anyone who can hear rain, yes, it is currently raining. It is not pleasant. Hence why I'm inside and I've got the heating on. It's winter. So that is good. But yeah, we should soon have the British pocket taken. In fact, it probably has been taken by now. I'm probably off a couple seconds there. But yeah. No, it'll be taken. Yeah, it'll be taken by now. Okay, good. Right, let's hope for the good amount of our thing here that they don't take any more territory from us, because that would be a pain to deal with. Also, if anyone wondering, this is the last episode on the Sultanate of Aussa, as this will end the series, this episode. And then the next episode will be on Germany, and I've got a schedule already lined out, building up to November 20th, which is good. Also, tomorrow in the UK is Remembrance Day, so 11 o'clock is when we also honour the troops, and obviously seeing as we're a World War II related channel, I will maybe put a post out or mention it in the video tomorrow. So just letting anyone who isn't from the UK know that tomorrow is Remembrance Day for us, and so I shall be mentioning that again tomorrow. Now, if my troops would like... Oh, we're not at war with Portugal. These things happen a lot. This is why I record audio after the video. Yeah, good lord. It turns out this is a very common thing for me to do, is to basically muck everything up. Does it want to... There you go. Right. I just want these three. Just give me these three. My mouse is going to be on an issue for today. Not because the mouse isn't working, it's more because this reaction time is horrid. Like, honestly horrid. Like, I literally cannot click anything and it reacts instantly. I need to buy myself a new mouse. In fact, I need to buy myself multiple different things. I need a new mouse, I need a new USB drive, and I quite possibly need a new keyboard as well. So that's fun. Just a few things that I need, which is interesting. Wish I didn't need half the things that I do, but, well, you know, what can we do at the end of the day? We need things, and then we buy them. If we got money for them, that is. Which I think I do. So that should be good. But yeah, we just have to wait and see how that one should go. Is the troops... I did that. There you go. Just had to click about 20 times there for that action upon it. But we should soon have all of Africa in our control. This video might be slightly longer than 28 minutes, I don't know. Could be 38, 48, I don't know. But the main goal is to take all of Africa in this video at least, and sort of make a massive African empire thing. Yeah, that's the idea anyway. On paper, could go differently, could go the same, who knows. Also, just while we're on the topic of just talking about things, let's just talk about things, shall we? We have a little plan, which is called getting invaded. No, that's not the actual thing I was going to talk about. The thing was a collaboration between this channel and another channel. That collaboration is going to go ahead. Why are we not deploying troops in our normal capital? What's going on here? I don't even know anymore. That collaboration will go ahead at some point soon. It'll be a Minecraft collaboration, where effectively on Minecraft it'll be this channel and my cousin Train's channel doing collaboration to basically build a engine based on a model that I have. That will very likely be my Mallard or my Flying Scotsman. It'll be one of the two. Obviously, bearing in mind my Flying Scotsman is going to be a bit easier to do, considering my Mallard is possibly currently needing an entire chassis. So, you know, not exactly fit and ready for whatever else needs to come of it, but my Flying Scotsman is a bit more ready for videoing effectively, for collaboration. But once I get some parts, which I've got a part coming this Wednesday or Tuesday, which will help me fix up a temporary replacement for my Mallard. Now, under no circumstances am I claiming that it's going to fix the Mallard. In fact, wait a second. It might just do that. It might do that. It might not. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, my Mallard needs a little bit of fixing to do with it. It also needs an internal part that needs to be purchased. And then that can be fixed. And then my Flying Scotsman is video ready. However, it's not video running ready. And if you go and check out my Cars and Trains channel, you will see just why that is the case soon. And I'm going to announce it here now, that for that channel and the answer to the Flying Scotsman thing, the video has got a part pre-recorded for it, as in I recorded it yesterday. And it's to be put together with some other clips from here. And I also need to get to see if I've got full permission to use the clip I recorded for my own personal channel. I think I will have permission, but it's, you know, it's always good to check that you've got permission before you just go and use it and then get told off for it, because sometimes it won't even be that you're not able to use it, it's more you used it and you didn't ask to use it and then you get in trouble for that. Whereas they wouldn't mind if you'd come and ask, they would have said yes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask them, I'm going to get permission to use it, and then once I get permission, I'll then add it to all the other clips that I plan on filming for the set video I want to do, and then the video will come out, is the idea. So that is the plan, per se. But yeah, also we could do a Thomas build. I would say we could do like a James or Henry, but I think we all know that I do. Well, no, we don't all know. I know that I don't have them. Now we all know that I don't have them, but yeah, it would be nice if I had them. I have built them on Minecraft, just to put it out there. I have them saved on Structure Block, and I can put them into Minecraft if necessary. But in terms of owning them, I do not have such ability, which would be nice to own them. But at the minute, I just own Thomas and Percy, so you know, that's all I own at the minute out of Thomas and friends. Also, I own Annie and Clarabelle, so that counts for something, I guess. Not much sure what it counts for, but you know, it counts for something. Anyway, but let's crack on with what's going on here in Hearts of Iron 4. That is simply we are trying to, as quickly as physically possible, take over the entirety of Africa. And that is literally our one goal, is take the entirety of the continent as quick as we can. Which we should do pretty good on, because we have a lot of troops now, which means we should be able to take over a lot of territory. Now just a little pre-announcement with Germany, which will be the next 5 videos, or at least that is the hope anyway. It will be a sort of similar-ish to this video in way of recording as it's going on. But yeah, that's the idea anyway, or at least that is the hope. And I will hopefully have a little bit more reactive mouse for that, because this one's great for a mouse, but it's not like reactive and as quick as I want it to be in a sense. So I will fix that as soon as I get the ability to fix it. Not exactly sure what's wrong with my mouse, to be fair. It's a wireless mouse, but the problem is there's nothing per se wrong in a sense with it. It's a very, it was working this amount of hours ago and now it's not type of a issue. So I simply do not know what's going on with it, but we can only hope that it might work again at some point, which would be quite nice, to be fair. But that's obviously not now, or today for that matter. It's just, yeah, not going to work today, I guess. But anyway, what can you do? Right. We are slowly pushing up through here. Now, apparently there's something going on up in Egypt, in the game. So I'm going to go and check it out. It's not as bad as I thought it was, which is obviously a little bit good. Right, let's get rid of that focus. Right, that took about 100 different attempts at trying to click that thing for it to even register, which is fun. But yeah, we'll push up through here into Italy and the little attempt at doing a behind the lines invasion. It's not going to work well for them, is all I'll say. To them on that matter. They probably shouldn't have tried it, but they have, and they're going to find out just why it was a bad idea, which, believe me, it was. Right, these not going well. Oh, come on. why this isn't working properly. Wait, hold up. Aha. I have found a way around the system. Turns out if you just use the letter Z on your keyboard, you can draw a front line, which is really good. Right, now we're going to push forward here, back up into Cairo, across the Suez and towards Jerusalem and Amman, and then up towards Beirut and Damascus as well, just to make sure we control all of Africa in its entirety, and potentially a couple of bits of extra territory as well, because why not? Anyway, here we are, just trying to take back territory which we would like to hold. We should hopefully soon have all of this territory back under our control. This video will end as soon as we take all of Africa. That is the idea anyway. So, we hope. Right, okay. Okay, right. So, just working on a couple of things there. Also slightly tired, so that's fun. But yeah, let's get back into focus, hopefully. Or at least that would be nice. We are close to closing the border again, and gaining back a nice connection with some of our troops here that are trapped in the sort of bottom of the Middle East and sort of the entrance to the Suez. Here I'm going to try and gain them back a connection to the main offensive line. As you can see there, we have finally connected them to said main offensive line, and now we can effectively close in some of these encircled areas and start to take them out. Now obviously we're going to have a lot of territory here under our command in a moment, which obviously poses well for us because it means we will have more territory and more ability to demand things when it gets to that point. Which obviously is always good, because it is always good to have more territory, more ability to make demands in a peace conference, which always helps out getting territory back permanently. So, you know, it's got to keep going here and keep trying to take as much as we can in order to gain as much score in the peace conference as we can, in order to make more of our own demands and, you know, do what more we want. Right, we are starting to push into Jordan here, which is good. It means that we are going to finally start to take a lot of territory, which obviously is really good. Right, we are slowly pushing. Oh, we've pushed through Jerusalem here. We're slowly pushing closer and closer to Amman. Once we get to that point, it will then be pretty much over for the war in its entirety. Which obviously is quite good. Now we can obviously see here the French have decided it would be a good idea to try and land back in, well, the African states here, and they have failed to do anything of the caliber, which obviously poses well for our defense and us entirely, which is obviously good because we do not want them to land back in our territory at all. Right, now we will continue to advance forward, pushing here in towards Beirut, hopefully to take said city and incorporate it into our massive African empire, or at least that is the goal anyway. And there Beirut goes, and the Lebanese Republic has also surrendered alongside of that, which is obviously really good. Right, I'm extremely tired apparently, which is obviously fun, not. Oh dear. Right, let's continue to push up here towards the Turkish border, and that might mean we get to move some troops around on the front lines and start to properly take care of some things. Right, so we're going to push some troops down here in towards the bottom of Jordan with an aim and an idea to get them out of Jordan and down to Cairo as quickly as possible, to hopefully prevent possibly not Cairo falling, but anything further down towards our main sort of area. We do not want that to fall, obviously, because it wouldn't go well for us at all. So right, we're going to continue to fight into Jordan here with hope that we can also capitulate Syria as quick as we can, moving our front line off of them onto Cairo and Alexandria and starting to take the Italian territory back under our control and continue from there. Which obviously would be good. But we're also going to continue here to see if we can get troops off quicker, and see if we can get upper places like Libya taken out quicker, so that we can move troops down and out and put them on the front line to get them into Cairo, because that is of importance to us. So we will begin working on that one now. Right, so now we'll move everyone into that pocket, which will enable us to officially start to begin dealing with this random pocket over here in Alexandria and Cairo, which now we can begin to work on, which obviously is good. And you can see us start work on it here. This video will end in a minute. And so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, please like, subscribe and turn your post notifications on when you do subscribe, so you never miss another upload from me. And that is it for this video. I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye for now. Wait, why is it not? Okay, bye for now. Bye.